Hello, welcome back to the third episode of a nostalgia playthrough of Close Combat 3 Cross of Iron German Grand Campaign on Elite difficulty. And so far, 0 casualties. Now, however, we are gonna have a little bit more of a hard-fought victory, I believe. So, the enemy has a bunker on this map. Actually, let me just show you that when we are actually in-game and the map's a bit larger. Yeah, I want to see if we can get some tanks. We can get a Panzer IIIH, which it isn't all that. Well, we could if we had the points for it, which we don't. But yeah, we'll see if we can refit something. Here we can get a Panzer II on our command team. Nah. Also, one thing with this game, you got these half tracks, right? A 3.7 centimeter gun, which actually is quite decent, I suppose. But the thing is, there's so many units in this game, but so many of them I don't really find viable to use, like the half tracks and such. Like, I don't want to spend points on a half track that's going to be easily killed, when I could save the points and get a tank that might actually be able to survive a little bit. But yeah, as I'm seeing so far, we're not in the best shape, necessarily. Let's see what we can deploy. We can deploy along this forest here, so I'm thinking maybe we should get a gun that has some anti-tank capabilities, like a 5 centimeter flak. And post that out in the forest. The thing is, they don't have any, like, shield on the front of their gun for the crew to hide behind, so they're quite exposed when using this gun. Which is unfortunate. And I'm trying to think what would be good to get for this upcoming assault here. What can we refit our units to? We got a recon squad which has 7 MP40s, and I'll be honest, it's not really what I want for this map. We're just going to keep that on light infantry. We could upgrade our reserve infantry, which now has gotten yet another bar of experience. So they're getting better, but the morale is still trash, which is unfortunate. Let's see what we can get here. We got conscripts, we got elite. 49 points left. So I think we'll get a second heavy machine gun team. And we'll get more infantry. Now we have 13 points left. We should try to use as many points as possible here on the on this. Since the next mission, if we win this one now, we will lose any leftover acquisition points, and that's just not necessarily ideal. So I'm thinking, do I upgrade the reserve infantry, or do I get 2 more reserve infantry? Actually, for now, I think we're just going to go for the reserve infantry, a couple more of those. So we'll have these 12 units, and we'll link them up with our group leader, and we can have these other light infantry squads here, operating separately. Wait, this is... Oh, I picked the wrong light infantry then last time. I meant to go for the Molotovs, but apparently I went for the light infantry that has a anti-tank rifle. I guess it could be useful, but oh well. We're gonna just go for next, and there's a few places we can deploy here. I would like to have one Stug 3C here, moving up to this hillside to cover. And would like to have one kind of here, with a free line of sight on that bunker. It could be risky to put it right there actually, because there's so many places it could be an anti-tank gun, but I think it will be fine. I think it will be. In my experience, it's likely to be. I could be wrong, but that's in my experience. So we're going to sneak up the heavy machine gun team here to be right next to the tank, so that we have a little bit of heavy machine gun going around. Oh, a little bit of heavy machine gun support. We'll see what these guys can reach from here. Yeah, they can reach quite a bit from here to support with. And I'm going to take the group leader and the reserve infantries. I'm going to have them start out over here. So the group leader, say here, and sneak up to this here so they won't get shot moving. And we'll spread out the reserve infantries along the ridge line there. I'll drag this one over apparently. And so I'm thinking with the group leader we can take this reserve infantry. We'll have a total of 4 MP40s and 11 rifles going in here, supported by the Stug 3 and a heavy machine gun here. Then we have these guys over here. We're not going to move them in just yet. We want to see what's up first. So we're going to kind of have them just chill over here in ambush mode until we have an idea what's up. And we're just going to begin. Okay, so far we're not seeing anything. And we'll move these guys in here. And these guys in here. And then we'll see if they... Oh, there's some enemies. Actually throw down, get defending. Oh, well, no, actually, we'll claim this house, so... There were some units down here that we're gonna have to take into account. I think we'll just move both of these squads in here, and then we're kind of taking it from there after that. I'm a little bit... This bunker, what might they have in there? Okay, they're moving a recon infantry in here. Heavy machine gun team is suppressing them. The Stug is letting them have it. The mortar infantry is going crazy. We got some Cossack infantry over there. We have taken some casualties now, unfortunately. We need to make a push on this map, and that can result in that. Particularly if the enemy has units on this side of the river. Yeah, we're gonna have to open fire here. Let them have it, let them have it. Alright, we're gonna move this guy in here. Maybe we lay down some smoke here to cover our guys. Just a little bit at least. The enemy has a T-28. That's unfortunate. Those can be quite dangerous. If we can just get the Stug in these guys' faces over here though, then we're in a good position. But for now we're just putting everything on defend mode over here. I put more focus down here. The Stug is driving around like a donkey though, which is unfortunate. We are causing some casualties to the Cossack infantry. We haven't had... No one's died yet. Okay, the Stug is now operating and doing what it can against these guys. We're going to sneak into this building here while the Stug covers them. Oh, holy hell. The Stug over here, he just sniped the T-28. Fantastic. And the Russians already want truce. Now, as you can see, they don't always obey orders. You can check for them, as I explained in the first episode. You can check for them to always obey orders, which right now they just simply aren't. Took out a Cossack anti-tank rifle team there. Alright, we're just gonna put some pressure on these guys with the Stug. Alright, okay, we're just losing units here. It's unfortunate. Losing a lot of soldiers trying to take these damn buildings. If they could just actually finish off and move into the building there, though, they would be safer. We are putting some shots into these guys. Fantastic. And now we have that building finally. They didn't dilly-dally around that much. We could have taken less casualties. Or less injuries, even. Now we're gonna waypoint this guy over to the bridge here. seemingly... Oh, there's a machine gun there as well in this building. So we're gonna have to put some pressure on that. Let's put in suppressor fire on this building. And hopefully keep their heads down so they won't be shooting at our infantry. And this light infantry here, they just keep doing whatever they feel like. Which isn't really that useful for us, so... Moving the Stug in to get some shots on this, and then we'll see. We'll keep these buildings between our infantry and this machine gun here, and we'll keep it suppressed. Holy crap. Well, he got that. And yeah, we just opened fire with both our Stugs on that. Did I say heavy machine gun? Possibly, yeah, we've taken it out. There's still a guy in that squad though. Are we losing people here? Is that what's going on? Seemingly yes, we've lost a two guys in the heavy machine gun team. Okay, we're gonna need to move these guys in a little bit so we can actually get eyes on this building. The machine gun has moved over there. Okay, what we're gonna do is we'll move this tank in here. We need to start minimizing our casualties a little bit here. We have been taking quite a few. Just we can't properly see these guys. And we're also kind of running out of high explosive ammunition on these tanks. So that's got 12 left. It's got 16 shots left. So we're going to drive over here, and we're just going to point this Stug 3 directly at that building. Right, we're going to keep these guys having an eye on it as well. These guys can just stay here for now. Try to weather the incoming artillery, the mortar barrage. We're going to send in a Stug. It's not necessarily good to send in a Stug alone, but if we send in the infantry with them as well, we're going to be taking more casualties. Now, no one has actually died yet. But we have quite a few people, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys have been critically injured, and 1 guy has been slightly injured. So that's going to cost us a bit in requisition points, and it is a bit unfortunate. If they just hurried and got into these buildings, we would probably have taken less casualties down here, but we're certainly inflicting more casualties on the enemy than they are inflicting on us, and we have taken out one of the tanks, which is fantastic. And there we go, now we see some units up. Heavy machine gun team dead. Fantastic. We're gonna keep pushing in a little bit. We'll get our tanks in position first, or assault guns. And we'll kind of take it from there, see what kind of infantry we move in where. It's a bit risky driving past buildings like this with your tanks, because they might have something in the buildings that could deal with your tanks. Okay, now that this guy's here, he's kind of spotting for us, the people that are in the bunker. I'm not sure how much damage we're doing to them, but it looks like quite a bit. Yeah, they decided to retreat. Okay, operation complete, unspent requisition points have been added to your force string. I've been promoted. Have been added to my force string. I'm not really sure what that means. But we have been promoted though. So we can field yet another unit in the battles in our active roster. So, okay, we got 4 guys that were wounded. Seriously wounded. And we killed 11. No, that's for the operation. No, that's for the battle, actually. Okay. It was just the numbers were so large. We wounded 17. We killed 11. Destroyed a tank. And we took 3 prisoners. So, quite nice. Overall in the operation we had 4 wounded on the last map, but we haven't had anyone actually die yet, at least. So, we've killed 24 Russians, wounded 27, taken 7 prisoners, and we've destroyed the T-28, so one of the tanks. And it is a total victory, giving us 4 points towards our promotion. 1 more point for the next promotion. And our opponent has 0 points and has not been promoted. As I explained in the first episode, this means that if he doesn't get promoted ever, he's gonna feel less units and you're gonna feel more as it moves along, but he will still have the same amount of requisition points, so he will just put that into less units, meaning that the units that he does have will be better units. Rather than going wide, he's going more focused on heavier firepower, etc. Some positives, negatives with either way that plays out. Let's go on our soldier screen here and have a quick look. So, heavy machine gun team loader and assistant got wounded and might need to be replaced. And light infantry, we lost Glaser. Well, we didn't lose him, he got wounded. And von Schwarz got also wounded, but the red is critical wound. The yellow is like a slight wound, nothing too serious. Also, we lost a soldier on a rifle, or well, a soldier on a rifle. A Molotov squad got wounded. And as you can see, when they get wounded, they lose their strength. It's gonna obviously affect them physically to having a bullet go to them or into them. But yeah, okay, so one of our heavy machine gun kill teams got 2 kills, the other got 6. And in this light infantry squad there was an act of cowardice. Yep, I agree, there was. They could have just taken the buildings. Probably more people would have been alive if they did. But oh well. These rifle guys did kill 1 guy at least. Huffner did. And we had a count of bravery on our initial reserve infantry. For one reason or another, our newer reserve infantry units have higher morale than the first one that's been with us for now 3 battles. These seem to have gained morale, and these just never have. They've gained some experience though, which these haven't yet. Yeah, Stug 3 killed 5 guys this time around. And this other one killed 4 this time around, so... Any medals to go around? Yeah, we got some wound medals going around here. 2 on the heavy machine gun team. Well, I mean, it corresponds to who got wounded, obviously, so we've already covered that. But the Stug 3 crew here got a war merit badge, so that's nice. Good for them. Can stick some bling on their jackets. That being said, oh god, oh lord, no. I hope this automatically saved because I misclicked. Well, I might have to redo this. I don't think I will, but yeah, I mean, if you're seeing this, then I didn't have to redo it, because if I have to redo it, then I'll, yeah, obviously redo it. I hope it saved. And yeah. Either way, I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you did, I would appreciate if you would consider maybe leaving a like on the video, and or even subscribing to my channel maybe. If you want to see some more content of mine in the future, I'm planning on covering all the close combat games over time. So that's going to pop up here in the future. But yeah. With that, I bid you farewell. Have a good one.